Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Von Biggs and let's queer business. New study shows how pro-LGBTQ and DEI helps business. Conservatives love to use the term, quote, go woke and go broke, end quote. But a new study shows that the opposite may be true. Research by the Human Rights Campaign and Whistle Stop Capital that analyzed nearly 2 decades worth of data from the HRC's Corporate Equality Index and corporate earnings shows that companies that embrace DEI are more profitable than companies that don't. The analysis demonstrates that companies with high CEI scores saw greater cumulative revenue growth than low-scoring companies over a 15-year period. Over a 10-year period, top-scoring companies reported average net income more than 8 times higher than their lowest-scoring peers. Additionally, higher CEI scores were linked to greater gross profit and more stable share price performance, suggesting more consistent, long-term investor confidence. Whistle Stop Capital founder Meredith Benton said of the findings, quote, the data supports a thesis that we consider intuitive. Companies don't grow by excluding talent or consumers. Those companies with long-term high CEI scores are seeing the benefits of a virtuous cycle. Companies with strong relationships to the Pride community have built valuable workplace cultures, reputations, and brands over time, end quote. HRC President Kelly Robinson said, quote, this new data confirms what we have long known. Fairness and inclusion power innovation and growth. That's why the HRC Foundation's Corporate Equality Index was born more than 20 years ago. When businesses embrace LGBTQ+ equality in their policies and their practices, they're not just doing the right thing for their employees and their consumers. They're positioning themselves to outperform, out-innovate, and outlast their competitors, end quote. Queer News Tonight proposes that a new saying should be, quote, ditch DEI and watch your company die, end quote. I don't have anything to say to that.
Well,
no.
For one thing, that has already been true. For example, Target. Target famously donated to the inauguration and, back off from DEI after a bunch of very vocal and violent conservatives march into their stores and knock around and harassing the employees and, try to burn down the Pride collection, and oh wait, the boycott worked.